So I'm Gordon Schroll. I'm the president of ABC Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. ABC Plumbing wasn't really ABC Plumbing when it was started. It was ABC Sewer Service, and it was started in 1948. My dad bought the company in 1968. At that time, it was a one-truck operation. Back when I was young, a long time ago, I was a bellman at a hotel at the airport in Chicago. And I felt like I wanted to be in the hotel management business, but eventually realized that there was really no path for me there. And so I worked the night shift, and so one night I went over and slugged a dime into the payphone and called my dad and said, "Dad, I want to come work for you." And he said, "Great." And 2 weeks later, I went and started working for my dad. My first day was in a ditch, 14 foot deep at the Chicago Osteopathic Hospital, and working on a sewer, and at the end of the day I went home and I washed my hands with bleach. Day two got way better. I got to get out of the ditch and go up on a ladder 10 foot high in a high-rise building working on maintenance on rotting kitchen sink lines, and the guy I'm working with tells me to go ahead and pull that clean-out plug off. Now, at the time I'm 119 pounds, not overly strong, but I'm pulling. Finally I get the clean-out plug off, and of course, I got all you can eat at that time. So I worked in the field until the late 70s. At that time, we opened up a kitchen and bath business, actually 1980 when we actually opened it. And at that point, my brother and I, Brian, were working in the kitchen and bath business and working in the plumbing business. And I remember my brother coming to me, and he had seen an article in Plumbing and Mechanical magazine. It was just a small little article. It wasn't very big. And he said, "I think we should join this group." And we had a little conversation about it. And I said, "Well, I'm okay with that." I said, "But, you know, if we're going to spend $4,000, because $4,000 was a lot of money at the time, should we think about something else? You know, should we explore other options, or should we just do this?" And he was like, "I think we should just do this." So we decided to go for it. So our first experience with Nexstar was the meeting in Anaheim, California in, I think it was January of 1993. And the room looked pretty full at the time, probably not by today's standards for Nexstar, but it seemed like there were a lot of people there. And I remember George Brazil with flip charts, you know, with the overhead projector, and Pat is you know, pressing on, and Pat would be flipping the flip charts, and they were sharing ideas about their organization, about Frank's organization, their organization, some of the best that they could pull from the founding members. And at the end of that first day, we went to the bar, and Frank comes up and puts his arms around Brian and I and says, "So what do you think?" And it's like, we didn't even know what to say. You know, we just told him how in awe we were of all the wonderful things that were there. So 2009, we finished just a little bit over 5 million. 2017, we finished at just about 23. And this year we'll be between 31 and 32 million. It's pretty incredible, the journey that my dad started this business, and my brother and I came in as young guys and built it up to 5 million. And then some new young guys, my sons, came into the business and helped me build it to where we're at today, growing from that 5 million to the 31. I have to tell you that after being in business for 40 years, you might think you're tired, you know, that you're done. And plenty of people are, but that's not what I have going on in my life. It's exciting. You know, every day I get up, and I get up early, that's just who I am, but I come into work and I come in with passion and excitement, and it's not about making the money, although certainly money's nice, but it's about building something and winning, you know, having success as a team, right? So we set these goals, and how do we measure ourselves? We measure ourselves by winning. And I gotta tell you, I love winning.